video, I was telling y'all about what my ancestors did today. It's kind of funny as shit though, cause I remember you see I got my little candles lit and shit. I'm about to eat and shit, but I was telling y'all about the story today. How funny my ancestors is. They was like, all right. Hold up 1 second, cause I'm gonna turn this light on. I don't know why I'm sitting in the dark, but that's how I do my meditations. But today, right? Cause I don't like wearing pocketbooks and stuff when I like walking down the road and shit. So I ended up putting it in my jogging pants, like on my side of my jogging pants, my stretch pants and shit, right? My cards. And I rolled my dollar up with my cards, all my little prepaid cards and shit. So so funny shit. I got to the store that I wanted to go to. By the time I got there, I'm patting around and shit. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't dropped my shit. And I got a long road to walk on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh hell no, I dropped my shit. I was ready for that Coca-Cola soda too. I was thirsty as fuck. And as I'm walking back, I'm retracking my steps. I'm like, let me retrack every fucking place I walk. And then you seeing people outside, like where you was walking at, and you like, I wonder if they found it. Cause as soon as they see you, they start walking in the store and shit, right? They start going in the store and shit, like they had my shit. So I was like, I know they ain't got my shit. I know you'd be kind enough to give me my shit back. Cause if it was me, I would get my shit back, or either, send it back to the place or something. They got an address on it. That's how I am about shit. You know what I'm saying? But this shit was funny as shit. So I walked all the way back up the road, look all in the grass and shit. I was all in the grass and shit, looked crazy as fuck. So I was looking all over. I came back to my room. I was like, where the fuck my shit at? And then I was like, I remember I used the bathroom before. I used the bathroom before I left. So I was like, I know that shit didn't go down the toilet. I had my dollar wrapped in there. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how the ancestors do, yo. They gonna see how you gonna react. So I ended up saying, fuck it. I'm gonna go back down there and, trace my steps again. So I ended up seeing my mom down there. I told my mom about it. I was like, I lost my cards, all my cards. Now I gotta reorder all my fucking cards and shit like that. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I ended up still getting my soda and my cigarettes and shit. But this is how the ancestors test you. I'm to see what you said. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get mad or nothing like that. But when I was coming back, I was like still looking for my shit. This is like the third time I'm coming up this goddamn route. So I'm like, okay, and I said, my ancestors testing the shit out of me right now. My ancestors is really testing the shit out of me. They're gonna see as a test if you meant what you said that day when you was like, sometimes they give it to other people. I was like, well, maybe somebody else must have needed it more than me. And I just left it like that, like humble as fuck. Like maybe they must have needed it more than me. And then you know what? Soon as I got back home, soon as the fuck I got back home, I done ordered all my new cars and shit already. I was like, let me order all my new cars. I ordered all my new cars. Soon as I got the fuck back home, and I knew it was gonna happen, something said it. As soon as you get back home, you gonna find them shits. Guess what them shits was? This shits was down my pants leg. Down that was inside my pants leg, almost by my motherfucking back of my knee. I was pissed off. At least I still had my dollar. I was like, no, you didn't, ancestor. You done played the hell out of me today. They was like, you said what you said. You said what you said. Sometimes, you lose money and you know what I'm saying? And it must be meant for somebody else. And I was testing you. And I'm like, I knew that. That's why I didn't get too upset. I was not mad. I was not pissed off, nothing. But it was just a simple fact. They tested me today. I was like, okay, this is a test. And then when I got back, I found that shit all the way down my leg, all my cards. And just the way I rolled it up with the dollar, I had about 4 prepaid cards and my dollar wrapped up in there, swearing I was going to the store to get my Coca-Cola soda and my cigarettes. And maybe that was their way of saying you ain't need it. You get what I'm saying? But that was the story I was trying to tell y'all on my last post. That shit was funny as shit though. And when I thought about it again, I was like, yo, ancestors really fucking tested me today. What the hell? But they'll do that sometimes, that was funny because it was like 3 times up and back down that damn road. I was looking for them damn cards. I was like, I know it's wrapped up in $1. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they got this thing with the right hand, left hand too. Like when you give money to somebody, you give it to the right hand or the left hand, especially if you're a high priestess or a priest. So I was like, oh. And then when I was coming back, when I first was coming back, the man that was out there fixing them cars, when I was coming back and looking for my cars, he acted like he was in a rush. He hurried up and closed that. He said hi, and then hurried up and closed his garage door. And I was like, that motherfucker might got my shit. I was just going around accusing people. I'm sorry for that. But everybody that I saw, I was like, they must got my shit. They must got my shit. But that's how you be, though. But then they was like, I just got humble. I was like, and then when I went back down the road, finally, when I came home, I didn't see him nowhere in the house. And I went back down the road and went to the store. Then I see my mom. I was like, I told her about it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I still got my cigarette, still got my soda. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is, at the end of the day, your ancestors going to test what you said. You know what I'm saying? And then on the way back, I was not pissed off at all. I was still happy. I was still laughing, still listening to my music, still doing my exercise and shit. And then when I get back home and shit, that shit slid down my motherfucking stretch pads. It was on the side of my damn leg. I was like, you know what? I was feeling it. What the fuck is that shit? Ancestors played that motherfucking game with me today, y'all. It's all good, though. I wasn't mad, though. I was like, somebody else needed it more than I needed it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna use my cards, though. You ain't gonna use my cards. I discontinued them motherfuckers. So, or maybe the answer just wanted me to have new cars for whatever reason. It is what it is. But I didn't get to tell y'all that story, so I had to make sure I come back and clear that story, because other motherfuckers, you know, some people be on there and make their own stories up about your shit, what happened. No, I ain't lose no money. It was just you know, they was testing me. It was a test. Okay, this is a test. Okay, so I love y'all. Y'all take care. I'm about to take me a shower. Well, I'm gonna eat and take me a shower, and I'm about to watch me some movies this up and chill. I love y'all, spiritual warriors. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. Bye.